What's up, guys? Good evening. It's Enoch. It is January 5th, 2017. Sorry, guys, for getting at you so late. Had a dinner with friends. It was funny. I was telling them what I was doing here on the channel, and they think I'm absolutely crazy for putting all my personal business out there. But hey, look, all I'm trying to do is prove I'm just like you, and we can all get through this together. So part of my 2017 goals I actually want to go over here tonight. I know that we haven't had much structure, and please bear with me because this is obviously the first time I've ever done this. I don't know how to edit any videos. I've got a couple of different video editing software programs on here. I can't use a single one of them just because I'm a dunce. So I'm literally doing everything ad-lib, so to say, freestyle. I'm just giving it to you straight from the heart. No editing, no anything special. I'm not sugarcoating anything. I'm just telling you how I feel. So here it are. These are a couple of the goals that I've come down, my main goals actually for 2017. I'm going to try to explain some of the times and the actual benchmarks and how I'm going to do that. Obviously, number one is which we talked about in the previous video was me getting a car, which would be a pickup truck, which kind of segues into the second goal, which is start a business. Okay, I need a pickup truck to start a business, and it was funny at dinner tonight. The guys were like, "Okay, how do you plan on doing that?" I am self-employed. I actually just picked up a contract for a couple of months, over at a company that I contract with. And basically from that, I'm going to have to make a budget, which I've never done before. Maybe I've done it before, I just hadn't had the discipline to adhere to that budget. The most I've ever saved, I think, or the longest I ever saved was like saving, a couple weeks before I went on a vacation to go spend it all. So it's been a foreign concept to me my whole life. So I start this new contract on Monday, and throughout the duration of it, which it's anywhere from 2 to 3 months, I've got to be able to save enough money to buy a car. And I've never saved money. I've always just made it, and I'm very good at making them, just as equally good, if not better, at spending it. So goal 1, buy a car. Goal 2, start a business. And it's not just buying the car, it's insurance, registration, all the things that come with it. And then starting a business, that even with its minimal startup costs, I'm looking at just for the basic stuffs to get going. That's going to be like $500 right out of the gate. So I'm going to have to save enough, which is going to be a couple grand to get a decent pickup truck, and enough to get the business going. I'm going to have to do that in the next couple of months. So by mid-February is my benchmark for the vehicle, and starting the business, I might kind of do the chicken and egg. I might shotgun start it. I don't know yet, or I might get everything set up with the business prior to getting the pickup truck. So that I'm kind of really debating on which to do. Maybe I get some advice from you guys on what you think I should do. Number 3 goal this year, pay off debt, and that goes roundabout. I might get into where I actually might show you guys my credit score, so I'm not lying. Debating on that. It's kind of private, but hey, whatever. Humility is a very good step to erasing the pride I got. So that's another big goal for 2017, knocking off some of that arrogance and pride. I want to get my FICO, up over 650. So it has to be at least lower than that in order for me to get above it. So that's goal number 4. Pay off 5 grand, basically 10 grand in debts, and there's 2 different types of debt there that I'm going to, and that's a very small portion, and in that I actually have to make the money in order to be able to pay that stuff. So I want to rebuild some bridges I've burned last year. It kind of went rough with a gal, and so I want to make things right with her, and there's a couple other people, not a lot, not many, but I'd like to at least to say I'm sorry, whether good, bad, or indifferent the outcome. I just would like to be able to say sorry, at least if it my own selfish ambition for me, so I can close the chapter on that. So that finish 2 books. I write poetry. I'm in the middle of a novel right now. I've got an idea for 2 books. I don't know if I'll get 2 done this year. I'm about a quarter of the way through the first one. So I'm hoping end of February, if I really bust it out on top of everything I'm doing, I think I might be able to accomplish that goal by at least getting one done, before halfway through the year, and maybe get working and cracking on the second one on the back end of the year. No drinking, no drugs. Just, that's pretty self-explanatory. I've got to get the discipline to not party, not drink, not do whatever the heck I want when I want. So got some dental work I got to get done, and that's really just, I'm a scared chicken when it comes to the dentist. I had a couple bad experiences with that. So health insurance, and the health insurance kind of winds in because so a lot of the debt that I have is healthcare debt, and it's from long times ago, and I've justified ways not to pay health insurance premiums. It's foolishness, silliness, and immaturity of me. So that's one. I have a idea for a community initiative around here in my neighborhood. I live in the Lowman area, which is kind of like a depraved, depressed. It's a nice neighborhood, but it's just, it's tough. Start working out, getting physically fit. I used to run a whole bunch, take real good care of my body. I stopped that about April last year, 16. Went out and went on a cruise, and yeah. Second to last, meet my future wife. If I'm able to find the right girl this year, that'd be awesome. Well, that's pretty self-explanatory. And then one thing I've always wanted to do was learn how to play the guitar. I love music. I'm not big on music with words. So I'm just going to teach myself how to play the guitar. Why the heck not? One of my good buddies, he actually seconded that motion last night. He was over here, and he told me one of his goals was he wanted to learn. So I figured we could go out and buy some guitars together, and I'll have a couple of lessons with you guys maybe, and make a little bit of fun at it. But yeah, him and I are going to learn together. So guys, listen, compile a list, okay? Do this for yourself, and if you're, it's financial, start a budget. If it's you want to lose some weight this year, I mean, figure out, dietary habits and, workout and exercise habits that you have or don't have. If it's, getting off drugs, man, I got a lot of people that I know that are just plagued by this heroin epidemic. Like, we can all work together with you. You have people that love you, but you got to start somewhere. People who are looking to make wrongs right. I mean, make a list, guys. Get these goals put together. And just like me, be honest, be real with yourself, and be real with yourself, and everything will come to pass. So get these goals together. Let's try and get a benchmark. Mine's buying a car, starting a business, get it rolling by February, May at the absolute latest. My birthday's in April, so hopefully maybe for my birthday I'll have a nice big bow with a car underneath it and a new business. So that's a good step and a good start for me. Find your wheelhouse, find where you're comfortable at, know what your issues are, write them down. If you want to share them in the comments, you can share them below in the comments. I love reading and hearing from you guys. Private message me on Facebook, however, whatever it is you want to do. Like, subscribe, comment, share it if you think this can help. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. Keep at it. Keep your head up, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace. Good night.